So I went to the Antarctic region and I used the timeline feature, and I pressed play on the timeline feature, and this is what I got. The video is at 4.5 speed because I was moving kind of slow, trying to see if I can really decipher what was happening. Yeah, it's just a timeline feature on one speed while I was on Google Earth, but when I edited the video, I sped it up to 4.5, so it's playing the screen recording faster. But then I used the 3D function and was zooming around in and out, just trying to see what was going on. And it looks like there's a bunch of green land that is seeping through these parts of Antarctica, maybe, or I don't know. If anybody is watching this and paying attention, go subscribe to the Vibes of Cosmos channel and watch their documentaries on what this place it really is, what the moon is, what the planets and stars up in the sky really are. And I've been trying to figure out, I've been seeking truth since 2012, and the Vibes of Cosmos channel is the most has the best description of what this place is, with science to back it, that I've found to date. And I'm fully on board with their way of describing what's going on here, which is that it's not flat, that it's probably around Earth, just like NASA says. It's like hundreds of times bigger than we're being led to believe. That the contents, everything we see on the Google Earth, when you go get on Google Earth, is just a minor, maybe 0.2% of what really the lands that are here. They explain how the moon is a map of this place, and you can fit all of the content, the United Nations map with all the continents that we know of fit on a little bitty like megapixel in the moon, and it fits perfect, and you can see the different continents on the moon. And the rest of it's just a huge vast area of lands and oceans out there that we're not being told about, and there's an ice wall keeping us in. And I think what's going on is people that work at Google Earth are letting these things show, because it's right now we're in a time of revelations where everything's coming out. Everything will come to the light of day. Right now we're in that time frame in this world's history, and everything that they've tried to hide from us will be revealed. And I think this is a part of that. As you can see, I didn't try to break Google Earth or anything. It's like it wants to show us that what we're thinking of as this world is fake, and it starts with Antarctica, because it's not a small continent right there where they're showing us. And you can see you can't do this anywhere else. You go on Google Earth, you're not going to be able to see things like this and have things like this happen. I've had it happen before. I had a channel before this one that got erased by Google after I hit 100 subscribers, when I could start gaining an audience. But I would find glitches right there in Antarctica all the time, where it would look like other lands were being masked by an overlay of what they want us to see, which matches their narrative with NASA's narrative, and just keeping us small-minded. As long as you think We're on a spinning ball hurtling through space, and we're minuscule in the grand scheme of things. And you'll just keep being a minuscule minded person that really has nothing to offer and just sits back and plays your role as the little slave that stays in line, doesn't question anything, and watches football, drinks beer, eats hot dogs, and dies early. And that's what they want. But I'm a truth seeker, and I'm going to keep trying to find what's really going on, and I think I tapped into a little bit of that right here. I think the Matrix code is starting to formulate and to give us the code to escape this thing. It's time. It's time for it to line the code up for us, and that's what's happening. And that's my explanation for this. And if anybody made it this far through this video, let me know what you think's going on, because I really have no idea.